Okay, welcome to ABT here at Highland Park Lanes, Greeley, Colorado. This is stop number 6 in the 2024 summer schedule. Semis, we'll bowl 3 games, and we'll cut to the stair step, the top 5 for today. They're bowling on PBA Scorpion 2024 edition. About 5 minutes left in practice, so we're getting started with semis. Got about 2 minutes left in practice, and we're getting started with our semifinals today. Again, we're at Highland Park Lanes in Greeley, Colorado. Looking through some of the semifinalists, we have Scott Sloan, Zach Enders, John Thomason, Jack Jensen, Ralph Pruitt, Snowplow, Chelsea Tonsing, amongst others as they come through. Quick recap. Saturday's cut score was plus 25. This morning's special entry at 9 a.m. the cut was minus 27. And at the 11 o'clock special entry was plus 1. So again, we'll get about a minute and a half left, and we're getting started here with semis momentarily.
ABT bowlers, go ahead and hold up when you practice at this side, please. Reset us back to the number 1 position. Bowlers getting your side pots, paying 55 a game. We'll be using lanes 21 through 30.
Okay, looks like semis are getting ready to get started.
After each game, you'll skip one pair to your right. 29 and 30 come up to 23 and 24. 27, 28 come up to 21 and 22. Going to every 3 games completed this afternoon. We'll give you the cut for the top 5 with 1 game remaining. Once you see those color bars come up, you're ready for tournament play this afternoon. Good luck.
Alrighty, once Nick gets done with all the announcements, we're ready to get started. Looks like on our feature pair game 1, we're going to have Jack Jensen, John Thomason, and the third looks like it's Jonathan Ruttman. So there will be 3 games of semis to get us to our top 5 for Stepladder Finals.
Oh, look, guys, got to reverse the arrows. The screens are backwards.
This weekend they were on Scorpion. 2024 version. 35.05 milliliters, 42 feet in length. Looks like we're getting ready to get started here momentarily. All right, had a little glitch to start, but now we're golden. We can't believe that Zach Enders actually made the cut. Zach actually bowled very well in his qualifying squad. He will be to the right. He's on 29-30 to begin. Jonathan Ruttman starts off with a 6 count. He's a bucket. And John Thompson gets an 8 count there. Here's a 2-5. Again, also on the pair would be Jack Jensen, and that'll be your B bowler. John looking to take care of the spare here on 28. That he does. There's Zach a little bit to the right. He starts off with a strike. Strike there for Jack. Jonathan looking to make his second shot. There's a washout, the 1-2-8-10. Nice shot there by John. He starts off with a strike spare. There's Jack's looking for a double here. Cut that one to the right. There's a strike there, so just looks like he got a little bit of room to work with. To the left of your screen was Chelsea Thompson. There's a couple females that did make the cut today. Another same washout there for John that Jonathan had earlier. So 28, he's yielding the same results for both John and Jonathan. And they both pick off the two band. There's Scott Sloan to your right as well. He leaves just a 7-pin. We got Snowplow to your left. He'll be on 26. Ralph Pruitt comes in high. Leaves the 6-7. Jack Jensen looking for a turkey. Nice shot there. John Thompson on 27 looking to bounce back after that open in the third. Does so there with a nice strike. There goes Zach again on lane 29. Starting to run him out. Good spare there on 28 for Jonathan. Jack Johnson looking to stay perfect. He does. So he's got the double-double. The double-double. And looking across. Scores for the special entry. Looks like some people are hitting it and some people are struggling a bit. I see some red circles up there, meaning some splits. I do see a couple streams going. Chelsea just ended up with a double there. She was on 26. Jack Johnson looking for a 5-bagger. That's in. And leaves just a 9-pin. Now Pruitt with a strike there on 26. Okay, Jonathan gets away, leaves just a 8-pin there. Jack unfortunately misses the 9-pin. So Jack goes front 4, 9 open. Puts him at 117 and a 5th. Spare there on 28 for Jonathan. John Thompson looking for a turkey. He's got a chance. He's got it. And Jensen started off with a 4-bagger, then he opened it in the 5th, looking to rebound here. Got that last one in. That one a little bit better to the right, leaves just a 10. Zach on 29, strikes again. Good spare there for Jack. Chelsea will be up on 26. She's looking for a 4-bagger. That one comes in a little light for Chelsea. And John comes up a little short there. Leaves himself to 1-2. Nice shot there by Jack. Okay, John does open there in the 7th. Gives him 130. Again, this is semifinals. We're going to bowl 3 games. We'll cut to the top 5 for our stair-step finals today. Fortunately, there's a split there for Jonathan. 24-10. John leaves a 10 pin on 27. John fortunately misses the 10 pin, so he has an open there. He's at 139 and an 8. Got Jack Jensen up on lane 28. Got that one coming high, leaves just the 6 pin. Got Scott Sloan on 29 looking to take care of the 36-10. That he does. Oh. Try to get a little help, just leaves a 2 pin on 27. Zach Enders will be up on 29, looking for a turkey. Here's Chelsea on 26. Comes in light, leaves just a 5 pin. Zach with a Paralyzer 5. You might want to talk to somebody about that. Nice shot there on 27 by Jack. Zach does take care of the 5 pin. Ralph Pruitt on 26 leaves a 10 pin. All right, and into the 10th frame here. 27-28. Jonathan, he fills the 10th with 3 strikes, getting him to 147. John Thompson can get to 189, and Jack Jensen 237. Crossover and leaves just a 610 for John. Jonathan is left just a 3 pin. Unfortunately, does not cover that. So Jonathan finishes the game at 126. John does take care of his spare. Strike here put him at 177. Unfortunately, that one comes in high for Jack. Loses a split, 467. So he's sitting on 201. John Thomason finishes at 175. 176 for John. Jack takes 2, puts him at 205. They look like they're the first pair done. They move pretty quickly. Everyone else is in the 9th or 10th frame. To your right here on 29 is going to be Zach Enders again. Zach started off with a strike, spare, strike. He did open in the 4th, then he doubled, spare, strike. Looking to have a double here. Also on that pair, Scott Sloan. He's got a clean game going. He can get to 222. Zach with the crossover strikes there though. So he's got a double going into the 10th. And to your left, we'll have Chelsea on 26. She's got 170 in the 9th. And it's going to be a little light there. At least the 1, 2, 4, 8. And looks like they're going to skip pairs. Chelsea unfortunately opens in the 9th and 10th, but she does finish at 179. Scott Sloan did punch out, got him to the 222. Zach Enders, if he punches out, can get to 227. We'll let you know how that goes. You can see a ball coming down on 30 here in just a moment. That would be Zach Enders' ball. Zach crosses over, tries to chip the 3, but doesn't. Leaves just a 3-pin, which you see on lane 30 there. Starting on game 2 here on 27-28 is Kim. And Zach finished with 205 for Zach. And Dan Bailey be coming to the pair along with Nathan Roth. So Kim starts off with a spare. She is one of the 2 females that have made the cut. Looking across, I don't see any left-handers. I'll keep looking, but as of right now, I don't see any left-handers. Nathan's going to be your C bowler. Dan will be your B bowler. Here's Nathan. Comes in high there, leaves a 3-6-10. And our first look at Mr. Bailey. Comes in high there himself, was a 3-6-7-9-10. So game 2 is underway. I'll be back in just a moment. We're in game 3 of 3 on our semis. We got Zach Enders, Scott Sloan on the pair. Mr. Enders.
Your second game side pot winner, and your cut after 2. Second game side pot by Bryce Tanny with 213. Zach must really like you. Your cut after 2 is -3.
So the cut after 2 is -3.
-3. So unless
Got
you're
Zach
legally
up
dead
with a
in the
spare in the first, looking for his second shot. Scott Sloan looks like he went spare, and Bryce Tanny is also on the pair, went open spare. So we'll see what Zach does here. He's going to regroup.
Yeah. He was in the side pot, so he's in brackets. He was in brackets, but he wasn't in side pots. Because he gave her $15 for 3 brackets.
Here's Zach. All right, Zach gets a strike there.
He picked the wrong one.
So Mr. Sloan still with spare.
Next to Jason Cole, he's probably the worst spare shooter I've ever seen.
Wow. Zach just walked by. He's got a handful of checks.
He's paying me to go to Vegas this weekend.
You better get my money back from last week.
Here's Sloan. Leaves a 10. Hey, Bryce Tanny started with an open and got a spare. Almost going to have to get up the hill. Comes in short. 1-2. 8-10 for Bryce. Sloan takes care of his spare. So we'll have Zach up here on 27 here in just a moment. Bryce gonna give it a run. He's got it. Nice.
Out of the sand trap.
Great spare there for Bryce.
Nice shot.
You got Jack Jensen to your left there on 26. Comes in high, trips to 4. Zach with a double.
It was so close when stuff died. Oh, man.
Remember that blower 5-pin over here, right?
All right, Mr. Sloan looking for his first strikeout of game 3 here. Did shoot 288 earlier today. Nice, so he does. Good strike there. So 58 in the third with a strike working in the fourth for Mr. Sloan. Zach Enders is going to be up on 28 looking for a turkey. Bryce with the crossover there on 27 leaves 6-10. All right, here comes Mr. Henders. Gonna leave a flat 10. Very makeable. Good spare there for Bryce on 27. Scott Sloan will be up on 27, looking for a double. Good spare there for Zach. And take care of this pin in the gutter here in just a moment. See how accurate he is. That was extremely lucky. There's Sloan looking for a double. That one comes in high, loses 5 counts. Three, 4, 6, 7, 10. Nice shot there for Bryce. So after the open, he goes spare, 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 strike. Sloan gets 1. So it gets him to 80 and a 5th. Zach up on 27. Nice shot there. So Zach, spare, double, spare, strike. He's getting ready to go to Vegas to bowl Nationals. See how Sloan bounces back after that open in the 5th. Leaves just a 4-pin this time. Bryce leaves a 10-pin. Scott takes care of his spare. Bryce is looking to do the same, and he does. All right, Zach looking for a double. Can you roll it? There we go. Nice little messenger there for Zach. Trying to make his way into the finals. Ooh. Solid 8-pin there on 26. That one's tough. That's tough to swallow there. All right. Sloan looking for, comes in high again on 27. So that's not really a 4-7. And Bryce comes in high as well and leaves a 4-6-7. Sloan does take care of a spare. And Bryce will get 2. All right, Zach Enders looking for a turkey. And leaves a 10 there. Okay, Zach does take care of his spare. And Bryce opened in the 7th. Sloan spared. Bryce can max out at 198. Did a ball change. Gets himself out of trouble. Leaves just a 7-pin. Ball change for Sloan. This one doesn't hook. So he's either going through the face or going in the. Leaves himself a 2-4-5. Bryce does miss the spare. Sloan takes care of the spare. All right, Zach comes in high there. 3-6-7. So split for him can be made. Okay, Zach does take care of business. Makes the spare there. Right, heading into the ninth frame. That one, then he trips the 4. So he does strike in the ninth. Scott can max out for 195. Just an 8 pin there on 28 for Bryce. That one's out the window. Got that one fast off his hand and to the right. Fortunately did not come up. There's the 1, 3, or I'm sorry, the 1, 2, 4. Nice spread there for Bryce. Zach does take care of spare, stays clean. So he's at 182 in the ninth on a spare. Sloan's going to look to finish here. Again, the best he could do is 195. Gets the first one. That's going to cross over for Bryce. Unfortunately, leaves himself a 9-10. Comes in light for Scott. Gives him an 8 count with a spare, gets him to 183. Nice spare there for Bryce. Strike for him will get him to 155. All right, Sloan does take care of that, so 183 in the books for him. Bryce ends up at 153. So our last participant in semis today, Mr. Zach Enders. It's a better shot. Gets that one. Two more, put him at 222. Got that one in. Still carries. Trips the 6 out. He is pulling all the stops out. Exactly. All right, Zach gets 8 or more here. He'll be in the 220s. We're going to see where he finishes up. Again, we will have the top 5 here once we tabulate all the scores. They'll get that 222 for Zach. So let's see where we're at. Okay, semis have come and gone. Zach Enders finishes 222. We'll have our top 5 here momentarily. We got to do some adding of our fingers and toes.
Let's see if we can actually get a plus cut for once. Yeah, the new Scorpion created some unique challenges to some of our players. It's speed sensitive.
Yes.
If you don't come through the ball the same, the reaction is totally different. And the shot really is the outside, but there's no room.
No.
So if you miss, you're in trouble. So you've seen great games. You've seen 230, 130.
Exactly.
But I think for the most part, most of these people put 2 decent games together
Okay.
and survived the one grind because the cuts were low.
Yeah. So where we're at Saturday was plus 25.
Right.
Sunday or this morning.
Right.
Sunday, yeah. Today, this morning was minus 27. Then got the 1.
Yeah.
Did get the
Plus 1. This will be probably in that range. I would say 0 to 10. We'll probably make the finals.
So yeah, it's looking that way.
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Pruitt? Did he change his shoes?
I don't know.
That was our
He
dream
bowled
matchup.
real bad, yeah, because you got to have the snowplow and the boss man go head to head.
Got Connie working overtime down here. Look at the smoke coming out of her.
Even after the tournament's over, I still think we do a little side thing
Between those two.
between Zach and Ralph. Yeah. We'd get some good participation there.
Absolutely.
Lay some odds. There we go. You know.
Sloan, he's got one shoe on, one shoe off, so he's hedging.
Which means he doesn't know, yeah. He knows he's going to be close.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's looking at equipment, so he thinks he's probably going to be in.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Got my new address. Is that one? 3600 Kirkwood? I don't know.
That doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, I think you have Beechwood or
Yes, that's what I got.
that's the new.
Okay,
Thanks.
very good.
I want to make sure. I was like, I think you have it updated.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3.
7. You're 7. How about that? How about that? Exactly. The best thing about Zach Enders, if nobody knows, the best thing about him is Carrie. If it wasn't for her, nobody would like him at all. I don't even think his parents would like him if Carrie didn't exist. Zach does a phenomenal job in this building, as everybody in here. It is the most
It's the most complete bowling center
Yes.
in the northern suburbs for sure.
no doubts about it.
It's a great combination of good league play, excellent open play,
And
tournament play.
they get all of the tournaments that they can
Fit in.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And they do a wonderful job at it. No doubts about it. Oh, there's Mr. Pruitt. He does have his other shoes on, so I think he's done.
I'll find out what he shot so I can tell him, no, you ain't making it.
There you go.
And next week we're on another of the new PBA patterns. New Badger, 47 feet. When it debuted, it was 53, but not a lot of
Volume.
But it seems like all the new ones, they've increased the volume. And some of the patterns a lot. This one, 30 mils is a lot.
And I think that's, unfortunately, that is the way of the world, because if you're even looking at all the stuff at Junior Golds or any of these PBA patterns, they're going to be minimums of 30 mils because the rev rates are so high. Those guys are so good. They got to be able to have something to hold up. So we do have our finals. We'll be back in just a moment.
ABT semifinals, third game side by winner. Zach, I'm buying everybody a shot. Enders, 234. Baloney! No, not baloney, a shot. The cut ended up at +9. +9. So Brian Obrecht, Scott Sloan, Oscar Wine, Zach Enders, and your leader is Kimberly Bunn. So let's go ahead and get your equipment situated. You're going to come down the lanes 27 and 28.
Scott still believes that he made it. He still has that days to
Trying to
give.
miss it.
I know. It was so fine. Yeah. Yep.
will be getting started here momentarily once we get the amount of practice. Nickel return. Our first match will feature Scott Sloan versus Brian Albrecht.
Bring the color bars up. Still in practice. Practice is over.
And it looks like Scott has chosen for Brian to lead. There we go. Nope, actually, Scott's going to lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa here with Rob Warner. We're at Highland Park Lanes in Greeley. Cool Greeley, right?
Cool Greeley.
It's down to 103 today, I think.
Yeah, now the wind's starting to blow. Look at that. Look outside. It's blowing.
First match today is going to be Brian Albrecht against our fourth seed, Scott Sloan.
Yes.
Scott out of Longmont and Brian, I believe, is out of Greeley, but Brian's going to have a 30-pin advantage. Scott is elected to lead the match, and here we go.
All right.
We got some newbies in the finals.
That's what I was about to ask. Is
Brian for the first time.
Okay.
Zach for the first time, and Kimberly for the first time.
So the only two people who have won before Scott and Oscar.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
And
again, we're on the new Scorpion, 42 feet, 30 mils.
Scott starts off.
And boom. I liked it off his hand. Yep. Good shot. That's Scott. He'll get it figured out.
I picked Zach to win. I jumped in there early.
You're a waste. You are. You're just a waste.
Just jumped in real early on that one.
God. Before Poggi could even make another brownie.
Exactly.
He took it right out of his hands. Well, I'm going to go with Kim.
Okay. And
boy, Brian. All right. Good start for both.
And Lucia phoned it in. She's taking Scott.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice.
No, not at all.
So that leaves, what's that leave Poggi with?
It leaves Poggi with either Oscar or Brian.
Nice try, Poggi. Go back to baking. You're done. Now, it was a decent turnout this weekend. The weather, of course, incredibly hot even for us. I mean, when we were in Vegas, it was 118 3 days in a row. And then we come back here, and what was it? I think it was 102 yesterday, something like that.
Which probably felt like 118.
It felt like spring.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That looks pretty good.
It does.
Nice.
All right, good start.
Here we go.
Wow.
Going to give him a run. And he's got 30 pins to play with.
Yes, he does.
That's the thing about the real higher average bowler. I mean, obviously they do this a lot. But if they lose their carry and the handicap bowler that is, competing with them can just make spares and close frames, they're going to have a tough time winning.
Yes.
And it happens, especially in one game. If it was a series of 3 games, 5 games, that's a whole different story. But head-to-head, one game, anything can happen. So, like right there, Scott threw a pretty good shot. But, of course, set up low, pocket leaves a 10. Now, if he does that every other frame, like, hey, he's going to shoot 190. Odds are he's not going to win because he only gets 2 pins handicap. So,
and he's the low handicap out of everybody today, right?
Yes, that is correct. The next lowest is Mr. Enders with 12. And then we got Brian at 32, Oscar at 58, and Kimberly gets 66.
All right, let's see what Sloan could do here in the third frame.
Next week we'll be down at Arapahoe Bowl, which we haven't been to in a while. We were there one time for our first summer stop, and now we're going to go back again. And I believe we end our summer contest at Arapahoe the last week of August, so we'll be there 2 more times this summer.
So if anybody's watching that's not familiar with Colorado, Arapahoe would be the direct opposite direction of where we're at.
That's right. So if you want to take a nice little drive, it's a mere 2 hours down Interstate 25.
There's a lot in between there.
Oh, yeah. That's a fact. Good spare.
Scott.
Right now he's down probably 40. And our tournament leader is not in the megapot.
Really?
So the most she can win is 500.
So everybody's cheering for her.
Oh, yeah, because then whatever percentage of the megapot that she would have won gets carried over in the next week's tournament.
Wow.
So those of you that want to go to Arapahoe,
there you go.
Now is the time. And then the following week we visit Clark Friesen up at Sweetheart in Loveland, just approximately 15 miles west of here, which is a stone throw compared to Arapahoe.
You like going up and down the corridor?
I do. Yeah, I do. It's that mileage thing I'm working on.
Trying to get it. It's like airline miles.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've reached my quota, trust me. I put some miles on my truck this year.
Oh. It adds up quick.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. It's kind of odd because everything seems closer than what it is. Because it doesn't seem like when I leave my house to go to Rapo, it feels about the same distance between there and here, and it virtually is, but it just is strange.
Yeah. Hold.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Good comeback. Double split open strike for Brian.
We lost Mr. Oh, there's Mr. Sloan. So Scott, last time he was on this lane, had that flat 10.
Yeah.
See what he does here.
Hold. Beautiful.
Ooh,
good shot.
There you go.
Very good shot. So with that strike, he's whittled away 5 of the 30 pins that he was offering his opponent.
There you go.
So he's still down 25.
You just got to figure out how to make up more than 5 every 4 frames.
Yeah, that won't. I don't think it works in this game.
The math doesn't work out too well there. The double here will help him tremendously.
Oh, yeah. Knock it down to 15, then it's anybody's ball game, really.
That's going to be high.
Sit.
That's high,
Yeah.
high.
He doesn't have a lot of room
No.
where he's playing. If he's in a little bit, the ball's just not going to help him. And if he leaks it, doesn't go through the ball, it's just not going to finish. So he's really dealing with a very tight window.
Mm-hmm.
Get his 2 and hope.
Nope, just got 1.
So 83 and a 5th. So he'll be down at least 10, maybe 20, if scratch that is, if Brian throws a double here. And add that to 30, then all of a sudden it's a 50-pin game.
Yeah.
And look out.
He doesn't want to be down that much scratch.
No.
It's a good shot.
Beautiful.
There we
all
go.
right.
So he does double.
Yep, double, split, double. Now he can do that 2 more times and he's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. As long as he can double out every split, he's okay.
Yeah, really. Right now he's on a 263 pace. That's what he can max out at with his 32. So he can only shoot 295 at this point. Ooh, I think he got it out too far.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, and he almost recovered, left to 2-8. A lot of times you do that, you'll see it go right behind the head pin, and you'll leave some ungodly 5-count washout or something. But he was fortunate there. The thing about sport with double wood is your speed's got to be consistent enough that you know where to move, see like that. Now, if he threw it a little bit harder, it might have held. If he threw it too fast, it'd have gone the other way. it's very, very difficult. 3, 6, 9, 10
Yes.
on this pattern. Really brutal
Yeah.
to try to cover everything because you just don't know what the ball's going to do. Where, we know it's going to skid through the front part of the lane, but then when is it set up and, how hard did you throw the ball to see when it's going to finish? You got strange stuff. Sit. Beautiful.
Okay.
Good
there
shot.
we go. Good shot there.
He needs to do that. At this point, unfortunately,
He's
the
gonna have
best
to
thing
figure
he
out
shoots
27.
234. Yeah.
27's giving him
27's
fits.
killing him, yeah. If he can double here, that would really help. Again, Brian open, so if he can double, get some of that back, give himself a chance. Because right now, Scott best he can do is 234, scratch 236 with handicap. And Brian's still easily in control in that respect. And it's going to be close.
There we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful shot. Needed to do that.
He did.
Yep.
That helps tremendously. Gets him a little bit more confidence on 27.
Yeah.
He gets a finish on 28, which is his good lane, so he's good there.
Yeah, yeah. Which is why he picked it.
True.
See if Brian can respond here after that open. Yes, he can. Nice shot. Now we're hoping that maybe he'll get a spare, maybe like by the second or third match.
Or does he go doubles open?
This
double
could be
open,
the
open.
Jack Jensen school of bowling, I think. I'm joking at you, Jack, because I saw your pain all weekend. Poor guy.
He just left the
The
building
one
too.
game, honestly, the one game he goes open, 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 open sheet. How do you do that? But you know what? By doing that, it kept him in it.
That's true. He just made it much more difficult for himself.
Yeah, but
But he got it done.
He got it done. That's all that counts.
All right, we're looking for our first spare here out of Brian. Nope.
Oh, he tugged it. That's
Yep.
not going to hold.
Nope. Yep.
No. Okay.
So
Here we go. 137 in the 8th.
Yep.
So now 197 and 32, 229. Now it's getting closer.
This is what Scott was waiting on.
Now, right now, Scott can punch and beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to do that. You don't want to give Scott Sloan that opportunity.
No. This guy knows. He knows how to strike when he needs to.
Yeah, and he's very consistent. Hold. Oh,
there we go.
Oh, we got lucky.
He got a break.
Yeah, he got a break. So,
Wasn't happy, but 9 is a win there.
150. 15. Yeah, unfortunately, now the shutout opportunity goes back to Brian. Because again, Scott only gets 2 pins handicap. So right now, the best Scott can do is 213 plus 2, 215. And Brian, even if he just spares out the last 2 frames, he's going to shoot 209. So it's still pretty close.
So just got to do something to put a little bit of pressure on Brian.
Yes.
Brian has not been in a finals before, right?
Nope.
So yeah, just make him start thinking about it. Good shot there.
Now he's got a good look on 27, which he didn't have before. He's got that figured out. Now 28's going away from him.
The tide always turns like that, and that without fail. It always happens that way.
All right, so Scott's giving himself a fighting chance. As if he thought he was giving a handicap away this match. He's giving Oscar 56. Next match. Hurry. Oh! Yeah,
Right.
angle entry, a little difficult there.
He's just a 10.
Yep. So, well, again, you can go 57, 77, and 32, 209.
He's going to want to make this, though.
Well, I tell you, making 10 pins in a tight match. And he makes that.
Oh,
no, he missed it. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
146 in the 9th. The best he can do now is 176 and 32.
Be
208.
208, yeah.
Scott can catch him. Because Scott can go 213 and 2 for 215. So By Brian making a spare here, he's going to force Scott to throw at least the first one. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Oh. Now, if he was Zach Enders, I would have carried.
He went from a 7-10 to a potential strike just between the 10.
Yeah. And he just missed this one.
Yeah.
Now he's going to miss it again. Hopefully not. He did it again.
Yep, he sure did.
it again.
So he ends up 155?
155 and 32. 187. Unfortunately.
So Scott's just going to need, he's going to need a mark.
Yeah. Nothing major.
But he did almost split last time on this lane.
Yes.
So we're going to see what he does here.
Oh, he was high, got lucky.
There, yeah.
Yep, 3-6.
He's going to need to convert this.
Yeah, he's got to go spare 6 or spare 5, something like that. Spare 5.
Yep. Take care of the hard part. He does do that.
It was getting very close to chopping.
He did do that. So actually he needs 3. He's going to keep it on the lane. Because it's sitting at 185.
Yes.
183 with 2 is 185. So just pretty much keep it on the lane, and he's golden. Scott will be advancing to bowl Oscar.
Oscar, yep. Nice.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. So Mr. Sloan will advance.
So we shoot 193 and 2, yep. 193 and 2 for 195. Defeats Brian Elbrecht, 155 plus 32, 187. Actually, it looked pretty close, actually. 195, 187. So Brian will go home 5th place with 5% of the Megapod, take home $227. And that'll bring us up to our next match. Mr. Sloan bringing up on Oscar Wine. Oscar gets 6 or 58, so he's going to be spotting at 56. So, where's Brian? Where'd he go? He's up there. Okay.
All
We'll
right.
get these guys set up in practice. We'll begin match number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Rob Warner, Nicholas Orsa here at Highland Park Lanes in Greeley for match number 2 of our stair-step finals. Scott Sloan, winner of match number 1, is taking on our 3rd seed, Oscar Wang of Aurora. Oscar has elected to lead the match. Shake hands and best of luck.
Oh, there we go.
So I was wrong. I told Scotty he had to spot him 66. You only had to spot him 56.
Well, that
He's got
makes it a little easier.
Yeah. Of course, Oscar is one of our more seasoned players, let's say. I think Oscar is 84.
Really?
I think.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, so that's up with the 6-man.
And Oscar, obviously, the way he throws the ball, you won't see him get many strikes. If he does, just write him a check, go home. But he's a fairly good spare shooter.
So he's older than Frank Santorelli?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I think Frank is 81.
Somewhere in that
81
ballpark.
or 82, but yeah, Oscar's going to be 84. Hey, anything over there is bonus. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Especially if I can bowl, still drive, I'm good.
Come on,
Oscar.
Okay.
See, and Oscar's normally good at one-pin spares, so. But, yeah, he's ex-military, he was a building inspector for the city of Aurora years ago. But he's been retired for quite a while, but I laughed at him. I said, you got Social Security coming in, you got military pension, you get city of Aurora. I said, God, you got to be raking it in. Let's go,
No doubt.
Hurry.
There
Oh,
we
good.
go.
He got a mix. There we go.
All right.
Got a little bit of room up there.
Well, Scott's going to need some of that to make up the deficit.
Yeah. Not as much if Oscar doesn't start closing frames, but if he does, Scott's going to have his hands full. Yeah. Even though it's brutally hot outside, we got probably half the house open play right now, which is unheard of to me in the summertime. Boom. Did he carry?
Nope, 4-pin.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some open play going on down there.
Sure.
No doubts about that. And you catch the opposite side. When it gets super hot outside, now we're going to come inside and do something.
Correct.
It's just that middle 75 to 80.
Oh, you won't see anybody.
No.
You can get a fishing pole and throw $100 bills in the parking lot. They ain't coming in.
No.
All right, good job.
Scott takes care of the spare.
But actually, I remember that. There's a couple centers. The one, obviously, I know in St. George, Sunset, his league numbers were bigger in the summer than they were in the winter.
Oh, because
it's so hot.
Yeah. Makes sense. I was going to back up.
Yeah. And, all right. 2, 4, 5.
He was a regional champion in 21.
Yes.
I remember that one.
He's actually won a couple.
Huh?
Well, Oscar's been bowling with me for probably almost 40 years.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's the significance, I'm going to tell you, of him being the regional champion of 2021 was that was our first ABT that we did.
Yes.
And Oscar won. That was awesome. Good spare there for.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
and like I said, yeah, he'll make the majority of his spares. And if he happens to throw a double together, see ya. Yeah. But again, and this, it's very fair in the fact that everybody's on this pattern for the first time.
True.
So they're learning as they're bowling on it. See, there you go.
There's a strike. Nice.
So 29 in the second.
Did anybody from Colorado do good at Vegas?
We had, we didn't have a lot go out. I think we had 20.
Okay.
8 made the semis.
Really?
3 made the Eliminator Finals, the Survivor Finals. Bryce Tanny and Ralph Pruitt lost their first match, so they tied for 17th. And then Aaron Howard of Westminster won his first match, and then Made one bad shot in the second game, and that was enough to take him out.
Wow.
Because, you're going against half the field. So
True.
at that point, there were 16 bowlers left, and he was not one of the 8 highest surviving bowlers, so he finished tied for 9th.
Okay.
But he still had a good weekend.
Spray there for
shot.
Scott. Then you guys were at
Samstown, which we haven't been to in a long time.
I haven't been there in a long time either.
And it's funny, when I walked in, there was a kid that kind of did what Aiden does here. He runs around, he does all kinds of different things. Well, that's the way this kid was when the last time we were at, when ABT was at Samstown, because we used to go there 2-3 times a year. So I walked back in, and now he's a shift manager.
I was going to say he's all grown up.
Yeah, it's been like 11 years, maybe longer. But he knew me right away. We both started laughing. But, yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Especially, I mean, out there, I'm assuming turnover's a little bit higher in Vegas because you got so many different things you can go do, and you move up in the, especially in the casino, the ranks of moving in different positions.
Yeah, and same position in different casinos. But again, most of the, what is there, maybe, I'm going to guess, maybe 5 different companies that own all those casinos.
That's true, yeah.
So you can move up in any one of their facilities, be it Vegas, around the Gulf, or we got 30
here now.
Yeah, we got 31 states that have legalized gambling. So,
and those.
Get one out. 4-6.
Those companies have figured it out too. Is the 31 states, I guarantee you, there's either an MGM or a Caesars property somewhere in there.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who owns Horseshoe. Is that Bally's?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah,
I think that's there.
Bally's was the latest move up here, up in Blackhawk.
Correct.
They took over
Isle
of Capri.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then you have the one that's on the corner. That one's associated with the one in Reno, with the Atlantis in Reno.
Yeah. Monarch.
Yes.
Monarch and Atlantis. I hadn't been in Reno in years, and
it probably looks the same as when you left.
The pandemic loosened up, I grabbed my wife. I said, "We got to get out of here." I was going crazy, and my host gave me a call and said, "How many days you want to come out? Let me know how much your airfare was." Blah blah blah. Flew us out, stayed there for like 4 or 5 days, and we had a ball.
There you go.
And even a lot of the restaurants still weren't open. Of course, none of the buffets are going to be open, but you could get out.
True.
Because back then, I mean, everybody's pinned in, and it turned out to be a great 4 or 5 days for us. And Atlantis treated us very well.
Okay.
Hold on.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Oscar ain't going to give anybody a beer. I think that was pretty safe. So actually, he could do well. He's got, say, 77 in a fifth.
Yes.
He's not going away.
Nope.
That's over his average. Unfortunately, Oscar's average is now down into the probably mid-upper 140s.
Okay.
And in his heyday, he was probably a good solid 70 to 75 share.
Sure. I challenge anybody. You get to 80, north of 80, and you're still averaging 150, 160.
I just want to get north of 80. Hell, I'm trying to stay on the right road to get this. I'm 70 now. There you go. Good shot. I just want to make sure the exits I'm supposed to go to are the correct ones to get off on.
There you go.
Big ball coming up here.
Yeah. Scott's chipping away, but not making big chunks out of this.
Well, if he doubles here, he's only down 26, which really isn't a lot. But again, if Oscar keeps closing frames, Scott's got to strike and keep striking. So we'll see. That looks pretty good. Yeah,
There we go.
Beautiful.
So he does double there.
107 is 77. So yeah, he's up 30 scratch and he's spotting him 56. So he's still down 26, but that's a far cry from the 56 he was at the beginning of the match.
That's more manageable, that's
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely.
That is for sure. This one has a chance.
Yep. Ooh. That was
7. that was a pretty good shot. That's a pretty good shot.
I think he liked it.
He wasn't probably the only one. Everybody in the house probably liked it.
I did like it. 76 in the 5th. Make the spare. I don't know.
No. Okay.
Okay, so he opens there. He's got 85 in the 6th. And again, Scott can take another 11 off with another strike. So they get very close here all of a sudden. Yeah. If Scott doubles, he's only down like 4 pins. I would like to be in that position.
Yes. Scott's been plotting his way through these first 2 matches.
He really has.
The next one's not going to be as easy. Not saying these are easy, because there you go. There's your strike from Oscar. He could max out a 205, which would be very interesting.
Oh yeah, go then you 263 with handicap. Have a nice day. There's not a chance, and you know what?
Scott would need a couple extra frames to get there.
Yeah, he would have to ask for a mulligan. Let me have another game here. Yeah, but if this does go true to form, or if Scott can win this second match, and he goes up against Zach Enders, and that'll be the match of the day.
Yes.
By far. Sit. Beautiful.
There we go.
Yep. He's got to figure it out.
He does.
137 in the 6th. Yep. Take the lead with another one. He could put enough pressure on Oscar to get him out of a game.
That's true. Then again, I don't think Oscar cares too much about any pressure.
No.
He's just, I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Yep, I'll do the best I can. If I do good, I'm going to have fun. If not, give me my check, I'm going home.
Ooh.
Ooh, 9 pin?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead and take care of this.
So, few pin lead. But now Oscar's on a strike. He can get it back with a double. So, all right. So Scott spares 8th frame. Gets him basically 176 in the 8th. Oscar gets another one here. He can make it very interesting. Oscar did most of his bowling out of Heatheridge.
Okay.
Ooh. You know, if he'd have hit that pin a little bit more, I would think he'd have gotten some action out of that and might have carried a double. And now I got to make that spare.
3, 5, 6, 10.
Yep. And if he spares this up, I think he's up 2 or 3 pins. So very, very close with 2 frames to go.
He's got it.
Looks pretty good.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Unfortunate.
that's the way I would have shot it.
Yeah. No, he did it right.
Yeah.
It just. So 113 in the 8th. 76. He's down about 6 or 7 pins right now is all. So, ain't over yet.
No. He can give himself a little bit of help with a strike here. That was a good shot. There it is.
Here we go. All right.
There it is.
Keeps it open.
He's going to make Scott work for it a little bit.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not giving it to him.
Oh, yeah. He says, we're talking money here. Meanwhile, Zach's on the side. He's looking at all those checks we've given him so far.
He's not even practicing anymore. He must tired himself out.
Maybe. He's looking for Vegas money.
He is.
I think I said he bowls nationals Tuesday and Wednesday, I believe.
Gotcha.
Or Wednesday, Thursday, I can't remember.
Oh,
boy.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
It just got really interesting.
Yes, it did. Is that 2-8-10? Yes, it is. 2-10, not so much. 2-8-10, difficult.
Correct.
That's a shame.
Or even a 2-8 would be a better solution than this.
Yeah.
The 2-8 to 2-10, fairly makeable. When it becomes the 8-10, now it gets real sketchy.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime shot there.
I don't think I've ever in my life seen anybody make the 8-10 in person.
Once.
Have you?
I made it once.
There you go. Okay, get
All right, got
two.
us two.
All right. So Scott's going to finish first there.
Yeah.
It's at 84.
Best he can do is 212 plus 2, 214. At this point, I think Oscar only needs
He would need a mark.
at the most. So if he goes 9 out, he would shoot 41. Let's give him 99.
Yep. He'd be short.
Yeah. Well, again, whether Scott.
Yes. He needs all three.
Yeah, he needs all three realistically.
Or 2 and 9 is not bad.
Yeah. But he's had great success on this lane. Let's hope it continues.
That's going to be high.
Yeah.
That's going to be high.
Oh, my
4
God.
9.
So he goes 2-8-10, 4-9.
Ow.
That hurts.
Yes.
That's a shame. No breaks at all.
No. He's got to give this a run.
Yeah, because,
Oscar just needs count right now.
yeah. Now the highly anticipated match that we were hoping for is not going to materialize.
No. The two we tried for. The crowd favorite Pruitt versus Enders didn't happen.
No.
Then the Sloan versus Enders didn't happen.
That damn Andrews is just lucky.
He's going to give her.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great shot.
There you go. Okay, now he's forcing him to mark.
So the best thing you do now is 202 and 2 for 204. Yeah, that means Oscar would have to mark in the 10th.
That was huge. That was big.
Incredibly huge.
That was big.
So maybe we were counting our chickens before.
It might have been.
And sit. Will it be enough?
701. So puts him at 201.
03 with handicap?
Is that-
yeah,
or-
Oscar.
I think it's
Oscar, so.
01 with handicap, 199.
01, okay. 01. So if Oscar goes 9 out,
He's going to be
he
short.
shoots 32, 41. We'll shoot 99.
Correct.
So he
has
to mark.
Yeah.
The pin count for Scott was enough to force Oscar's hand here.
Yes.
Either way, these first two matches have been right down to the wire.
They have.
Let's see what he can do.
It's got a chance. Okay.
Okay,
It's
6-10.
Oh, now he's down to
Now he's
just
set down to the 6.
He's just down to the 6.
Okay, if he hits this, he wins. If he don't hit it, he loses. That's simple. Scott is conceding.
He has, even though Oscar missed a 6 earlier.
What?
You're good. Yep.
We just need to make it.
Yes. No, that's good. No one was paying attention except for us.
Well, he didn't see the 10 fall.
Correct.
He thought he had the 6-10. So
Look, Zach's getting food delivered to him. as the bartender takes her share out of it.
Please, you believe this is ridiculous. Talk about. You know what it is? They're setting them up so the minute he leaves town, it's going to be a party.
It is. Next week will be.
Yeah. We'll
All
be
right.
way down south, but we might hear it.
It's true.
Let's see
All right.
if Oscar can make this. And yes, he
got it.
is. Oh, boy, good job. 143.01. Right now, he needs one pin.
Yes. Just got to keep the ball on the lane, or else we're going to bowl a whole nother game.
Oh, God, please, God, don't do this to me.
He does. Keeps the ball in the lane. Oscar will advance.
All right, excellent. All right. So Oscar shoots 152 and 58 for 210. And Scott Sloan 199 and 2 for 201.
Yes.
Again, close matches. 210, 201.
Yes.
All right, so Scott's going to go home in fourth place with 5% of the Megapod, $252.
All right, we'll give him some practice, and we'll be back with Mr. Enders.
Mister, I can not get anything out of my mouth. I'm completely dumbfounded. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting match here. We have General Manager Zach Enders, who runs this beautiful establishment. He's coming up against our leader of match number 2, Oscar Wang, but he's going to have Oscar leading the match, and he is going to spot him 46. So go ahead and shake hands, gentlemen, and rock and roll.
Absolutely.
So the people are either going to be clapping like crazy for Zach, or they're going to be booming him like crazy for Zach. There's no in between here. And of course, his wife Carrie's down there going, more checks, more checks.
Yes, this is more spending money in Vegas.
Yes. All right, so the worst he's going to do is 382 if he loses this match. So that's not bad. On top of everything else he's won. So
yeah, it's been a profitable day for him.
Yeah. He broke the third game Masters 285 pot with 288, and that made him $480.
There you go.
On top of all 3 sweepers. And, whatever he made in brackets and side pots. So he's doing quite well.
Oh, there's that 6-pin.
All right. He's learning how to make this.
That's true. He's 50% right now.
Okay. Be a good idea to go to 66, I would think.
Yes. And don't forget, we got a leader, Kim.
Yeah.
Zach doing his duties as a general manager. Oh.
Whoa. Wow.
That's a bonus right there. All right.
Well, if Zach can't carry and Oscar's able to beat him, Oscar and Kimberly will only have an 8-pin difference in handicap.
There you go.
That would make for an interesting match, especially since this will be Kim's first time in the stair-step finals.
Okay, leaves 10.
10-pin written all over it.
Mm-hmm. Needs to make the spare here.
Oh.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay.
See now,
Zach's going to have a little bit of jitters. It's early. Yes. I've never seen him look this
focused.
Yes. Okay. He's dialed in, but I think he's the nerves are a little bit there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, maybe. He didn't like it at all.
Okay.
He drifted inside,
yep,
and that ball was probably around 11, where he was playing about 3 before.
Yes. He's got to settle down a little bit here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure for him.
Sure.
It's home house, everybody's watching. That's.
Of course, we could be real brutal and get on the mic and let everybody know that he's bowling. Make it real tough.
I mean, the staff is rooting for him. Everybody's. Oh.
No problem.
Okay, there we go.
All right, there we go.
All right, get the first one in the books.
Hey, he's only down 56. Piece of cake.
All right. Mr. Oscar.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Right, not bad.
Did get the 10 out.
3, 5, 6.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so.
Nope. Okay, so he gets 1.
All right, so he's got 25 in the second. So by sitting, Zach has picked up 4 pins.
Yes.
It's a little bit better. Come on. Ooh.
Just a 10.
That's a good shot. He's very demonstrative. he's fun. He's back. He was in Vegas, but he wasn't shooting ABT. He was shooting Golden. It's a senior tournament.
Okay.
Senior no tap and it used to be at Samstown, but because we were there, I think it was. No, it wasn't Orleans because that's where Tat was. So, or maybe it was at Samstown the week before we got there. But
Gotcha.
yeah, he's been doing that for years. And I'll tell you what, that senior no tap thing that they run out there draws a lot of people.
There you go.
A lot of people.
We got Jeremy Helton and one Aiden Van Beaver is rooting for Zach.
Who?
Aiden. It's I don't know about. Is Aiden any good?
Well, it's going to depend on if he gets a raise or not, I think.
It's true.
Hurry.
There we go.
There we go. That's the ball.
Now, that's the $1 million question, too. So if Aiden was in the finals against Zach, does Aiden go push it to Zach a little bit?
Just depends what his monetary situation is at the time. You know, there's bragging rights, and then there's I got to feed myself, you know.
That's true. That is true. Depends on whether he got in trouble earlier that week at the job is what happens.
Very true. Yeah, I either got to hand it over to him and appease him so I keep my job.
All right.
Zach could use a double here.
Yes, he can.
Oh, I don't know.
That's high.
Yeah, he was inside again. Would he leave the 9?
3-9.
Oh, 3-9? Okay. Mm-hmm. Very, very lucky. That's 2 shots on 27 that he
just
did not throw well.
This isn't the easiest of spares.
No.
Okay.
Yep, got
Let's
enough
take care of
covered.
the spare.
All right. Good job. 49 in the third with a spare. So he's up 4 scratch right now. That could have carried too. His last 2 shots, he could very easily have a double.
Yes, he can. So there's just a 10. Very makeable. Oh, no.
He missed that the way Zach missed his in the first frame.
Well.
Just at the very end, it fell off in the ditch. So Lasser's got 53 in the fourth. So he's down 16 scratch, but the lead is still 40. Or 30, I'm sorry. Oh, no. sidestepped that one. I think he got maybe 4, but he's on an open, yeah. But he can still cover this.
This will be a big spare.
Sure. That's a maybe.
Oh,
did he carry to 7? No.
Left the 4-7, so he got 8.
Okay. So 61 and a fifth. I think right now Zach has to feel pretty confident in his ability to make up this ground and get into the final match here.
Comes in high there.
High. Yep, 6-10. Yep, no problem. Okay.
Takes care of the spare there.
Yep.
All right. Now he's got to make a good shot here on 27. He hasn't done that yet.
So he's up 26 stretch, and he was spotting him 46. So he's only down 20 pins right now. Very easy to make up. Either a double or your opponent's miss and you mark. And all of a sudden it's a very, very slight back-to-back lead. It's a little bit better.
Still.
A little bit better, but he's still, I don't know why he's drifting left on 27. That's three shots in a row.
He's drifting and he's bringing the ball with him.
Yes.
So then now, I mean, because he's keeping the ball in front of him, which he's trying to do. But once you move and you keep it in front of you, you're going to be in.
Yeah, instead of playing 3, he's playing 8 or 9 if he's lucky. And that's not where he wants to be, and he knows it, but he's been very fortunate so far.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Takes care of the spare.
86 in the fifth with a spare.
Uh-oh.
Maybe?
Nope. That's gonna 7.
139, yeah.
Got a shot.
Oh, he chopped a
wow.
He chopped a 1 off the 3. Wow. All right, so he's open again. He's got 70 in the 6th. Wow. And
so he's
Zach 106. So
Zach's
up 36.
Slowly chopping it, but he needs to put together strikes here.
Just about an even match at this point.
Up.
Yeah, I don't know.
6.
Yeah. This time he leaves the 2, 4, 5, 7.
Oscar's going to need to start closing some of these frames.
Now he's got to put some pressure on him. Because Zach is completely lost on 27. That looks pretty good.
It does.
Nice.
Right, there we go.
Good spare.
All right.
All right. There we go. He's down 10. Not bad.
No.
With 4 frames to go. Plenty of opportunity.
There we go.
So he goes right up the ditch on 28 with no problem. Nice and relaxed, good arm swing. I don't know, he's got brain damage on 27. Let's see what happens. But he could sure use another strike right here.
That would be huge here.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, better shot.
Yeah, low pocket 10. The drift wasn't so dramatic, and he tried to recover when he got to the line.
Corina Garrasso. She's rooting for Zach. She's going with him to Vegas, so she kind of has to root for him.
Where is she at? Is she here?
Yeah, she's.
Oh.
All right, there we go. Take care of that.
She better root for him.
Exactly. Well, all the money he's making, he should be taking you guys out to dinner.
Yeah, Karina's won a master title with me when she just got out of college and she moved here. And she absolutely crushed Chad Lucy
No.
at Sierra Vista at the time. I don't think Chad's been the same. Not that he ever had a lot going for him anyway, but. And hold on. Oh, good shot.
Here's a 10.
Yeah. No, I believe Chad's in Arizona now.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, he's in Vegas for a while.
Yeah, he went back and forth.
Gotcha.
He was in Arizona, went back to Vegas, went back to Arizona. Still hot places. Oof.
Yeah,
And he's an EMT, so he better have a lot of sunscreen.
So he's choosing the 2 hottest places in
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah, really. I think they said the other day Phoenix was 126. I can't imagine that.
Hold on. Oh.
Looks good.
There we
Got
go.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Finally made one.
There we go.
All right.
Karina's in. It might be time for a little ABT comeback.
See, Karina's starting to get the fever. Oh, hold on. Well, what she'll be nice. What she really means is, I could beat Zach. Yeah, come on.
So 6 count there for Oscar. So with So spare here. Puts my 15, 25, 55.
Yeah, he can max out 155.
Okay.
And I don't think he likes it.
That's,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
yeah,
almost
got
a
4
9.
there.
So we got 114 in the ninth.
So
144, 58. The best he can do is 202. And
Zach's still going to need some work.
yeah, he needs some help. Actually, at this point, if Oscar doubles in the 10th, Zach has to get a double somewhere. That's how close it is. So, and Zach's finishing first, so put the heat on Oscar.
That is true.
Let's do what you got to do. And he's finishing on he's actually finishing on a lane that's been driving him nuts.
Yeah.
But he needs to get the strike here on 28. Maybe? Oh,
Yes.
yeah. He liked it.
Okay.
146 in the 8th, strike in the 9th.
So he's back to his favorite lane here.
Yeah, right. It's like me and you blowing on lanes 3 and 4 at Cold Creek.
You're going to figure it out. This will be a good time to figure it out.
Yep. He just needs to stay straight.
Yeah.
Quit drifting left on 27 for whatever reason. Because his target's been inside the whole time. So let's see. Make one good shot here. I like it. That was much better.
Nope.
It came up light. Oh.
So that
He's
one,
5'8". Okay.
I think he overthrew that one.
Yeah, he might have. So now we're looking at best he can do is 86 scratch. 98 is the best he can do with handicap.
Well, it's a force Oscar to double. Because 92 would be short.
No. What do we say Zach can max out at?
96.
Okay, Oscar can still do 202.
202. But if he
with a
goes
double, yeah.
strike and spare, or spare strike, he's only going to be 92. So he's going to, actually, any good count here is going to force him to double.
Right. Yeah, so if Oscar just marks, he shoots 202. So he might not even need a strike, but we'll see. All right. Maybe.
Nope.
Beautiful.
That's good.
All right,
So
so he
puts
ends
him
up 186 with 12.
So he's got 198. Yep. So forces him to double and count. Double and some serious, and some 8 count. Or double and 7 count, sorry.
92. Yeah, he has to double. No doubt about it.
Here's the first one. Oh. Okay.
He's a 5'10", so he must like Zach because he let him beat him. So Zach Enders survives. 186 and 12 for 198.
And the only bad thing about Zach advancing is he's going to have to give up more pins next game.
Yeah, that's the truth.
One for Oscar.
Good effort, Oscar.
Oh, absolutely.
123 and 58.
Yes.
181.
Congratulations to Oscar.
All right, so Oscar's going to go in third place, $380.
Yes.
380.
So our championship match today is going to be Zach Enders against our tournament leader, Kimberly Bunn. Kimberly not in a megapot, so she can win $500 today. If Zach does win, Zach's going to take home $1,319, which he'll throw in his fanny pack and go right to Vegas.
There you go.
I'm pretty much guaranteed that's going to happen. Okay, so we'll let Kimberly take her practice, and then we'll be back in just a moment. Again, folks, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour in Denver. We are in Greeley, Colorado, about an hour north of Denver. And when you come back, you'll see our championship match here today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. This wasn't the match we were hoping to see, but you know what? Miss Kimberly Bunn here and her 4 practice balls absolutely packed the pocket on 4 shots, getting 2 strikes. Zach, in the meanwhile, is looking at the back. She says, all I want is a shirt. He says, I'll buy you a shirt. I'll buy you a ball. I'll buy you shoes. I mean, it's a riot. So in any event, Kim's going to lead the match, so they're going to shake hands, and here we go.
Yes.
Both looking for their first title, obviously. But this will be fun.
Thank you. So we will have a first-time titleist.
Yes. And I believe Kim is in Hudson, Colorado. Let's see. Come on, roll it up. And a girl. Hey, 9 pins. All right, good job. I told her, you do this every frame. He can't beat you. And now I'm giving Zach crap. I'm like, what are you doing on 27? He says, I don't know. I said, you're drifting. What are you, nuts? I said, watch this video. You're not going to believe what you're doing.
Kim
There you
takes
go.
care of the spare.
All right.
Comes out the hole with a spare.
Yep, that's the way to do it. You know what? And I don't really think she's nervous.
Doesn't seem like it.
No. And I think the more relaxed she is, I think the more nervous Zach's getting.
All right. And she's going to make a finish on 27. Pretty smart.
Girl knows what she's doing.
Apparently.
Ooh, little
Comes
light.
in a little light
Yep.
there. There's a bucket.
Yep, 2, 4, 5, 8. I get that adrenaline tone down here.
Mm-hmm. No doubts about it.
It's not like he's got to catch a plane right now. He's got a day to pack. He's good. Nice.
Okay. Takes care of the spare.
Not a spare I would want to shoot right out of the gate,
No.
but he got it. That's all counts. So again, Kim's got a 54-pin advantage in handicap. So Zach wins today. He's going to win $1,319. If Kim wins today, she'll win $500, and her portion of the mega pot will get rolled over in the next week's tournament. So that perked the ears up on everybody going, where are we at again? We're in a Rappo.
Makes it more interesting who they're rooting for at this point in time now.
Well, they're all going to root for Kim, obviously.
Okay.
That's a better shot. All right.
Okay.
It's better. It's much better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10 pin. Good job.
All right,
No
does
problem
take care
there.
of
Yep. I think Carrie's more nervous than Zach right now.
She's trying to just stay focused,
Yeah.
look down a little bit.
Hold on. Get out of there.
Oh, ah.
All right, get one. Girl, hold on.
Oh.
Ooh, thought she had it. All right, so 26 in a second. So again, Zach's gained 12 pins by sitting in the dugout.
He did his best work sitting on the
Yeah,
bench.
I guess. Maybe.
Dude.
There we go. All right.
Rolls the 10 late. Nice.
That'll play, as they say.
Well, how long's Kim been bowling with you?
Believe it or not, off and on, probably 8 years.
Okay.
But she doesn't get the opportunity to bowl a lot. Probably most of it is job related, I'm sure. But she'll wind up bowling maybe 4 times a year.
She's from up here?
Hudson.
Or
Hudson,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
But, and obviously, Bob's her dad.
Okay.
And before Bob came along, we had Harlan, his dad, who bowled with us. He was a 2 or 3 time champion. And he was out of Longmont.
Wow.
So,
Runs in the family.
yeah, they all bowled.
Zach strikes there.
Well, this will be the key right here. Need this one. Yep.
There we go.
He liked it. Okay. Big double. Big double. This guy will do anything for Vegas money.
And he's over there drinking Mountain Dew. He's getting himself even more worked up.
That's what he needs. More of a sugar rush. He's already excitable normal. Maybe. Come on.
All right, 7.
All right, not bad. 1, 3, 6.
Kim does not mess around.
No. Well, she knows what she has to do. She's a pretty straight player. Gets up there and goes.
Why overthink it?
Yeah.
Got the spare.
Hold on. Yep, had a girl. All right.
Wow.
Ooh, again, that's going to be close. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's 2 strikes on that lane. That girl. There he goes. Give it a crap already.
See, he just didn't understand he was going to have to bowl a different snowplow.
Yeah. No, he really.
Gonna have to hurry. There you go. Good
Nice.
shot.
Nice. Okay.
That's a turkey.
So he's up 33, and he's spotting her 54. So this one will make it pins, but then Kim has the opportunity to double, get it right back. So we'll see. But Zach's doing what he has to do.
Yes.
Gets out early and try to put some pressure on him. Ooh, I like it. Yep.
There we go.
I liked it. He finally got that drift
Under
handle.
control.
Yeah.
Gives him a 4-bagger.
Yeah. Again, he had 2 big games this morning, I think.
Yes.
He had 276 and then 288. Oh, no, the 276, but his handicap was
Coming to
288.
288.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was a hell of a game.
So Kim
All right.
gets 9 there.
Yep, good count. All right. All right, girl, hold on. Here we go. All right.
Fill in frames.
Well, I got news for you. If she does 86 on the back 5, it's 172 with 66. She shoots almost 240. So it's not like Zach's got to walk in the park here.
No.
All right, 136. It's okay. 83 in the 6th? Or no, what am I saying? 103 in the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she can make life interesting for Mr. Enders. Oh, no. I
Don't want to
let
do
one
that.
go, No.
It's good.
She knows
2.
when she threw it.
All right.
All right, she's open.
12?
12, yeah.
Not the end of the world.
No,
Hurts a little bit, but not the end of the world.
that's her one open for the next 5 frames, so she's all right. Going for 5 in a row. Oh, he got lucky. He stood up on that one.
Trip 4.
Oh, boy. Trips to 4 now. I guess it must be his day. I might have to give him some money and go to a roulette wheel.
There you go.
Because I sure as hell couldn't do anything.
So it's a 5-bagger for Zach.
Now you can shoot 279 scratch.
Oh, all right. There's a 10. Still in a good position.
He can still shoot 256 if he goes spare sheet.
Need to take care of the spare here. He's got it.
No problem. All right, so good run. Put some heat on him, Kimmy. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a little light there.
Sorry, she got half.
Okay.
She's on it open. No big deal. Just spare it up.
There we go.
Good shot. All right.
Same as a 9 spare or 1 spare.
Yeah.
Everything's the same there.
You know, if Kimmy strikes out here, she can shoot 258 with a handicap.
Woo-wee.
And that's talking and putting pressure on Mr. Enders there.
Yes.
Because he can shoot 258 scratch, but come on, get a break. Oh, here we go.
Trips the 5 out.
There we go.
Okay. And Zach's going to finish first.
Yeah. This will be interesting.
It has gotten there.
Well, she might buy him a shirt. You don't know. Give me the check, I'll buy you a shirt. She has shown a good game, though. She's over her average already.
Yes. She's basically doing what she had to do.
Yep.
Make him shoot a good game.
Yep. And for the most part, she's only opened twice, which is excellent.
One was a split.
Yeah.
Was that 7-10?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh. There we go.
We got it. Yeah, he knew he needed that one.
Okay.
So now, if he doesn't strike here, he shoots 238, 250 with handicap. Kim can strike out and beat him. Wouldn't that be wild? Big ball here.
It's got a chance. There you go.
That should wrap it up.
Yes.
So he's got 240 something. Like I said, the best Kim can do is 50, 58. No, so there's still room. 252. No, but she needs 82. So 248.
So he just needs count.
Count. Yep.
Count locks her out.
Yep.
Congratulations to Kim. She bowled very well.
Excellent. She'd have beat everybody today except Zach. Good shot. Yep.
There's your winner. There you go. Kim's like, I'm going. There's no sense of me waiting here.
He don't care. He knows the match is over. 258, 270 with handicap. $270 with handicap. And like I said, Kim threw a good game.
She did. She made him do what he needed to do, and he did it.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Oh, I didn't see the other.
Yeah,
I
4, 6, 7.
Yeah, 4, 6, 7. All right.
All right. Zach
Excellent
finishes
game.
257.
257.
Awesome.
269 with handicap.
And Kim will finish up. Oh,
look at this! Unbelievable. Wow.
Nice.
160 scratch, 226 with handicap. So there you have it, folks.
Zach Enders, your newest ABT champion.
He just got lucky.
Absolutely.
House mouse. Excellent turnout today,
Yes.
folks. And like I said, Kim wasn't in the Megapod, so she'll take home second place money for $300. The $419 that she would have gotten with a bonus with the Megapod will get rolled over to next week. So Zach got his drift corrected on the left lane, and he did it just in time. He shoots an excellent game. Clean 257 for his first ABT title and $1,319.
Oh, you want to come up here? Come on up here. Come on up here.
I'll come up with that. What's the story?
Do you want to talk to Nick?
Yeah, I'll talk to Nick.
There you
He
go.
talks to anybody. He'll even talk to Scott. And he hates Scott.
What is up?
Hey, you know what? That little lady gave you a run for your money, bud.
I'll tell you what, both those two,
yeah.
right? You're making up 60 pins. Oh, my God. That in the first game, I looked like a ding-dong out there. So, yeah, that was good stuff.
Kim is second for 300.
Look at all these doofuses in here commenting. Oh, my God. Worm and Grosso and Renee and, oh, man. Karina's in the chat. Big Worm, Little Perm. My boy Jack B's in the chat. Look at this. I know all these people. Aiden's here. Ah, yeah.
Well, most of these guys are employees or former employees that are trying to get their job back. So there's a difference there. Aiden's holding on for dear life.
Aiden's out in Vegas waiting for me right now.
He's probably out of money already.
No, well, he's got Oni with him, and Oni spends it fast too, so
Uh-oh.
that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
give
okay.
me trouble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know you're looking forward to going to Vegas, but like you said, you told me you had you got two teams coming out of here.
Yes, sir.
And excellent thoroughbreds, I should say.
Yeah, we've got 10 really, really well-accomplished bowlers, and it's going to be a good time. We leave tomorrow night. We bowl Tuesday and Wednesday, and
What is it, like 2 weekends left is about it?
yeah,
isn't
there's only a couple weekends left
Yeah.
out there, so it's going to be
And
good.
you know we got some Colorado bowlers on the top.
Yeah, we actually had a team out of Highland Park that was first in the classified team for a long, long time. I got a couple doubles that are out there doing real well. And
Yep.
the
Yeah,
girls,
the Goldermans, I think, are still
the
leading. standard.
Goldermans, and then the girls all just came back, right? So
Yeah.
Karina and Carrie, my wife
Sure.
and Karina, they did really well out there, and their team did good. It's almost like Colorado's got a little underground bowling thing going on here, you know?
Well, I like to think that in some way, us as proprietors, general managers, and tournament directors, we put this stuff out.
yeah.
And you know what? They're going to see it in a major tournament along the line.
Heck yeah.
They're going to read it. They're going to know what they got to do. They're going to know what ball they got to use. And that 1 or 2 frame advantage can make all the difference in the world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
thank you to you guys. Thanks, Nick. ABT show, once a weekend you can go do what you want to do, so I love it. Rob Warner, Neoprizm, these guys do a hell of a show here, and they take care of us real, real well. big ups to Miss Kim here, taking second, making me run for it.
Kim bowled excellent.
Yep. As always, I love my team here. Highland Park Lanes, we do it the best.
Zach, you gotta buy her a shirt, man.
Yeah, I told her I'll buy her a shirt.
You'll buy
told
her
Miss
shirt,
Kim-
shoes,
Yeah, I
ball
told her I'd buy her
bag.
everything. I'd buy her everything. I didn't want to have to work that hard for all that, but she made me.
And you
so.
did. You had to work for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You really
yeah.
did. But you did. You threw the ball well.
Thank you. I got lucky the first match. Just picked up a lot of spares, and I told myself, just find it. I had to shake some demons, right? It's been a while since I've actually had to bowl for anything worth more than $5.
Or a beer and a hamburger.
A beer and a hamburger, yeah. So I had to shake some demons off that first game, but once we got going, it was time to go to work. I told myself up there, get your together. We gotta work hard here. These guys are coming.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Wants to take pictures
I
of
know.
us.
Yeah, well.
I'll get a good one for him up there, holding a ball or something. Shoot.
Well, the thing was there was no pressure, but had you not won, we were going to put all this on all the screens. We would constantly
Second
video
place?
Well, yeah. Oh,
I
well,
would too.
Would have all your league bowlers have to watch it every week when they came in, and they go, Zach, you're not
Suck."
good. So there was all that pressure on you.
That was it. All the pressure. All the pressure. Yeah, had nothing to do with my wife sitting here after watching
Oh,
me bowl
no.
for the first
Yeah.
time in a long time for the whole thing. So
I
that's
thought
good.
for a while there, I thought Carrie was a little bit more nervous than you, but after a while, when she saw how good you were throwing the ball, she was relaxed and she's going. That's
Yeah, she's
another
counting
check.
money.
I know, she's counting money.
She's counting
You know,
money.
you
She
got a
makes
wad of
twice.
checks.
She makes twice what I make, and she's counting my money. But that's because she's an accountant. She has to do that.
Yeah. Well, if you're not Italian and you're not a bookie, you got to be an accountant. That's what I
about
say.
the way it works.
Well, the best of luck to you. Have a
Thank
safe
you, sir.
trip.
Thank you, Nick.
Have a great time.
Hell yeah.
Try to win some of my money back that I gave away last week.
Yeah, let's see if we can make it out there, right?
That's it. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. Zach Enders, General Manager here at Highland Park. Yes, he's allowed to bowl in his own house because it's a tournament pattern, and he did a great job. He really did. And even his fellow cronies will admit that he stepped up big time today. And when you're hurting for money and when you need something special,
Yeah.
don't forget that turbo you got to buy.
Yeah, I got to buy a new car when I get back from Vegas, too. Can't wait for that.
Well, you know what that means? You have to win again.
I'm going to have to win something out there to come back and pay for this vehicle, yes.
Really? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, so again, safe flight,
Thank
safe
you, Nick.
trip, have fun.
Thanks, Rob. Good show today.
We'll see you, and I think in about 4 weeks, I think we're back somewhere.
Awesome. I love it.
All right?
All right, boys. You guys have a good week.
Of course we will. We always do.
I love it.
All right, folks, have a good time. Have a safe week. Try to stay out of the heat. We'll catch you next week at Arapahoe Bowl in Greenwood Village. Again, don't forget you got a 20% carryover going into that megapod, so it should make for a nice tournament. So on behalf of Rob Warner, I'm Nick Lasorsa. Zach Enders and his staff did a great job as always. Thanks for watching us here at Highland Park with the Amateur Bowlers Tour. And we'll see you next week at Arapahoe Bowl, Greenwood Village.
Neoprizm.